Hi, I'm Megan Sinclair, and I'm a junior Management Information Systems major and also studying pre-physical therapy. So when I was young, a couple members of my family, Bronny and Bill, were diagnosed with cancer, but I was really too young to actually understand what was happening to them and what was happening to my family. And it wasn't until my beginning of my sophomore year of college that I truly got to understand what cancer is and what it does to people when my friend Michael Dang was diagnosed with cancer, and he had to withdraw from the university and go back home and spend his time at home battling cancer while all of his friends were still here at UT studying and having fun and being a college kid. And I got to know him really well freshman year through our first year interest group, our FIG, and then we had planned to take classes together sophomore year because we're both health profession and business majors, and just the fact that he wouldn't be there, his bright smiling face every day, and he would be at home battling this awful disease, just encouraged me. And that's the main reason why I started to ride for Texas 4000. And then it was this past spring, my grandfather was diagnosed with lung cancer, and I don't get to see him that often because he lives in England, but this past summer I got to go to London and study at London School of Economics. And before I went to London, all the details were kind of kept under the radar, and I didn't really know what was happening, but I got to see him and see how the disease is affecting his life and my dad's life and my family's life. But I was so happy I got to see him, and unfortunately he passed away this fall in August, but that just encourages me to ride even harder, and that will push me all the way to Alaska. So the pillar that speaks to me the most is hope, and that starts with going back to my friend Michael Dang. And when he was diagnosed, he just had so much hope and so much positive attitude, and it just inspired everyone around him. And he had always been such a happy, bubbly person, but when he was diagnosed with cancer, it just escalated to a higher level, and he was just so hopeful, and that made me want to spread that hope. And I know he inspired all his friends through his whole cancer process, and he battled it like a champ, and now he's cancer-free. And that hope also relates into the power of the people in this organization and who we contact. And we have so much potential in our hands. We have 75 amazing teammates. We have an awesome organization, and now we're going into even more states and all across the continent with our new route, and we're just going to reach so many people. And the hope that we can share, and the hope is what fuels everything. Any organization can fundraise money, or anybody could just look up facts on the internet for knowledge, but the hope is that spark to the quest of knowledge, and the hope is what encourages us to go out there and fundraise that money, and the hope is what will push us all the way through. Well, T4K has already impacted my life in so many ways, and through personal family ways, and then I've also developed these amazing friendships, and I'm just so excited for these friendships to exponentially grow. And I can't believe how well I know my teammates, and I've only known them for so little time, and we're going to get to know each other so well, and I'm so excited to be a part of this ride and then move on and be a part of the alumni network. And the alumni always tell us, don't let this be the greatest thing you ever do. And I think that this is going to set such a great foundation for my future, and I'm going to just have to keep raising the bar. And Texas 4000 has set an insanely high bar, but there's so many more opportunities out there, and I'm going to keep sharing the mission of Texas 4000 even when I'm not a rider, hoping that one day the mission will just be accomplished because cancer will no longer exist, and I'll move on and keep inspiring other people in different ways. And I just I'm only a college kid, and I have so much life ahead of me, and I can't wait to see what it brings.